Hello and welcome to Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I'm going to be doing this a bit earlier than I said I would, which is the new Journey Plus. Now there is a reason for that, and the reason being is that, as you will know, that I was actually doing the playthrough of the Ghost of Tsushima, and the other day when I went on to continue where I'd left off, as I went to load up the game, a square box thing came up saying, "Would you like to save?" And I said no, thinking it would be fine. Or I just reversed back and thinking it would be fine. And when I went into the load menu, and that I went to load up the game where I thought it left off, and essentially what it done was actually auto-saved the original game that I'd started over that actual gameplay. I was not very happy. I felt like, if you excuse the pun, I'd been ghosted literally by the game, in the fact that it overwritten everything I'd done and literally put me back to more or less the beginning. At that point I was 22 hours into the game, so I'm not going to lie when I say that when I did a video to say that I was going to stop that playthrough for that reason, I was angry and upset about it. So so upset that I actually completely deleted the game from the actual console. And it's not an issue because I do have the game on disc, so I can reinstall it again at a later date. But I'm taking a break from it for the moment because I just couldn't feel I could play a game where it was just going to overwrite everything that I had. The whole reason I have had the save point, and I'm beginning to wish now that I'd over-saved over the actual original save as well, so that it hadn't done that. Was so that essentially, well, let's just say that I didn't want to restart the whole thing again, do 22 hours, just get to the point where I'd left off. So what I will probably do is, at this point, just going to take a break from it and see where I'm going to go with it. I'm going to look out for some other games to be doing. Obviously I'm doing Final Fantasy 9 at the moment, and also there will be continuation of Disney's Dreamlight Valley. But today I thought I'm going to start the new Journey Plus just to see how it looks. And so I did say that I would do it on Jedi Padawan, and that, but for the moment I'm going to stick with story mode, and then I'll just change it up if I'm able to do so. So force interaction hints. Right, so you start your journey again from the beginning with remixed encounters, additional perks and new lightsaber blades. Your lightsaber stances and additional stims will be carried over. Skill points will be refunded and spendable. To start a new journey game plus, your existing journey complete save file will be copied into another save slot. Proceed, copy game file. So here we go. So this is the one that I don't actually have an issue overwriting this because it's something obviously I've done already, and I can obviously continue with the other one, which where I left off at a certain point. As you can see, I've actually got the beard and everything that I believe I had, as well as the hairstyle. Even has the actual outfit as well by the looks of it. I think you could kind of tell at this point that he wasn't an actual captive, because they wouldn't have allowed him to look at the Jedi temple that way. They'd have pushed him back down again. I think I might need to just turn this down a little bit, the TV part of it down a little bit. I mean, it's not loud particularly on my end, but it could be well and truly too loud for your end. So it obviously transfers over all your previous outfits by the looks of it. This is what I was wearing in the previous game.
Sarah's on lockdown. State your business.
Shown.
Believe the rumors. The Jedi. We brought him in alive.
The Senator is expecting us.
You're clear to move along. We want to keep the Senator waiting.
Ooh, I felt that.
She died like the rest of your kind, traitor.
Okay, so when I say I felt that, it means it's because I felt the vibration on the...
So, where's the handoff?
Docs, this kind of deal is best done in the shadows.
Sure. But what's to stop the Senator from taking our prisoner and shoving us into a sky lane?
He needs to keep this quiet. That's right.
Sidestepping Inquisitors, one-upping Vader? The guy's playing a dangerous game.
So are we.
The district is locked down. Senator's orders.
This way. We're taking a detour.
She actually does have a valuable point in what she's saying, that he was playing a dangerous game. It's a great shame, really, because we were given the impression that he was going to be the main villain of this whole game.
I don't like it.
Stick with the plan. We'll be fine.
As long as I get paid.
I have rights, you know. Leave on your own or we take you in.
We're citizens. You can't treat us like this.
Yeah? Says who?
Level 2046 has seen better days. War's expensive. Someone's got to pay for it.
I am the Senator Darko Sager. I
Hard
represent
enough to make ends meet in this galaxy.
Not according to the propaganda.
and security.
Pipe down, prisoner.
These are the bedrocks of the Empire. Yet how can we thrive when terrorists...
Can't believe I'm about to meet a senator.
These days he rarely shows his face in public. Good thing he's making an exception for us. Well, we've got something that'll bring him favor with the Emperor.
This is our...
I see him. There he stands out at the checkpoint.
Easy on sir. The Senator's just making sure everything's on the huddle. And we're off.
Attention. Level 2046 is now under curfew by order of Senator Sajon. Clear the streets and shelter in place until further notice. patrols will detain and incarcerate anyone who does not comply.
So is he senator for this specific area only?
The rest of you will stay here.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
Not this one. I come along or we walk.
Only you. The others must wait.
Terrorist.
You gonna let him call you that?
That's enough.
So where'd you find him?
Night market. He was trying to buy a crate of electroproton bombs from a Chagrin arms dealer.
How'd you make the arrest?
Jedi have to sleep, same as us.
When the senator gets a hold of you, you'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
This is all without the fact that none of these idiots knew that they were being led by 2 Sith Lords.
This way, Jedi. Mind your business.
This is my business. The prisoner needs to be in mint condition.
The senator requested I bring the prisoner to him alive. He is breathing, isn't he?
Droids.
Is the district secure?
Yes, Senator.
It better be. Vader's dogs are always sniffing about. Jedi is a rare quarry these days. What else have you brought me? See that he is paid.
It's been a pleasure, Senator. Hope this isn't the last time we get to do business together.
The renegade Jedi Cal Kestis. You have made quite a name for yourself. Sabotaging weapons depots, disrupting supply lines, flaunting this for everyone to see.
Oh, we've even got Cordovas
On Norset. That was your doing, wasn't it?
lightsaber as well.
What do you want, Senator? A confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you to the Emperor, you will lead me to the remaining Jedi.
I can't. It's just me.
No use resisting. I'll find out one way or another. Sometimes all it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just use this. Your master's lightsaber. Jaro Tapal, a traitor
See no Cordovas.
like you. And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a corrupt institution destroyed by its own arrogance.
Arrogance is a trap a lot of us fall into, Senator.
I'm sure the Emperor won't mind if I deliver you to him in pieces. What?
Did you really think you could capture me? You've got classified military intel stored on your yacht. And you just brought it right to me. Thanks, BD.
You'll burn for this.
That's mine.
Stop the Jedi!
He's done there!
Take him!
Come and get me.
Just get him!
That all you got, Senator? Come on out. We'll talk.
Kill the assassin!
I hope that hurts.
That was a bit of a weird.
We've got this.
Oh.
Not so fast, Senator. Hit it, BD. Now he comes to us. He's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot! Hold on! It's okay. These things happen. We gotta get to that yacht. That was a close one, buddy. It's not your fault. Catch up with the yacht.
Alright, so far...
Doc, where's the senator? The yacht's gone. See it? Negative. Call it in. What about the prisoner? Could be with the senator. Or he fell. I want confirmation before the senator's comms are back online. See anything? Nothing yet. There should be an entire platoon on these docks by now. Maybe this is a coordinated attack. Yeah. Maybe. What was that?
We gotta go, BD.
There he is! Take him out! Fire him! Get him!
I love the way all the rats run. Right, so let me just check. So this is probably where I'm going to pick up stuff
You don't
that...
have anything for it, do you?
It's probably on the other side, to be honest.
We gotta find that yacht before the Empire does.
Right, so let me just... I guess I won't find out. So all the data that we had on the other bosses has been transferred over.
Is it safe up here? You're gonna get some...
Does that answer your question?
Don't stop pressuring him!
Whatever intel the Senators got stashed. Hope it's worth the
Right,
risk.
so the maneuvers at this point are gone as well. So I'm guessing any treasures and things like that we would have come across is going to be gone as well.
Do we have eyes on the target? Not yet. Let's go. Move, move, move!
We can rest there.
Right, so this is where we're going to find out where... Okay, so let's have a look at the skills. So I'm going to put majority of them in, I think. Right, so this is obviously quite interesting. So you can put blasters. I don't know if that means you've got them already. So I'm guessing you will get right, so concentration, attunement, telekinesis, confusion, which will be very handy to have. Should have enough for telekinesis as well, actually. I don't think I actually got all of these. I do believe though I did get all of these though. Right, so you have to progress to get those, that's fine. So those you have to progress further to get. Probably won't get all of those because I didn't really use, to be fair, all of them. Okay. So we still have the perks that we had before.
All set.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to save that again just so that
Ready to move on?
now, out of interest, does it does say there's a lost treasure over this way. Is that up there or? It's on the rooftops, okay. So I don't think there's actually anything else here then. I don't think I actually need to come this way, did I? So that was the way that I came. Oh, that's right, I need to go up that way, don't I?
What are we looking for? Suspect's male. Was last seen on Dock 27. And they say he's a Jedi.
Right, so over there should be a treasure. I think we've got to go in that direction anyway. Yeah, so we've got to go back this way.
Unauthorized entity detected. Investigating.
I swear this thing thinks she's the Undertaker or Kane.
There's the yacht. Still drifting.
That's the spirit, BD. We'll get it.
You want to get a bite after a shift? Sure. I could go for a turbo dog. I heard they make those out of strats. That's just a rumor. Fine. What about that noodle shop? Auger Alley's closed for business. Senator's got something in the works, huh? He always does. You're in trouble now! Hit him! Other way!
Come on in. Like you really thought you were gonna. I think it's that way we've got to go, isn't it? Yep. Is it that way? Pretty sure it's that way because we've got to end up going along that way, haven't we? Am I missing something here? This can't be the way. Oh.
I see him.
A lot of crime on the streets these days. I don't want to die. You won't escape. Get up here. Hurry. Someone? Anyone? Help!
That's right, I should have remembered it was that way. Oh, sorry.
There he is. Shoot to kill.
Getting closer. Hanging in there, BD? Don't look down.
It says don't look down just as I actually do.
Got you, traitor.
Ooh.
What took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out, taking in the sights. Been a while since I was on Coruscant. Thanks, Bode.
Part of the job, Kestis.
Right, okay, so I think I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back soon.